Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chahakudash. I want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel, as well as peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. As a high spirit with a lawyer. And today I want to go into something that was on my spirit. I was just watching certain videos on Kamala Harris, all right, and how the elites use, I'm not even gonna say the elites, man, because it's all just, it's the elites, but it's all just, bread and circuses. Now I take that back, it's all just puppeteering. It's puppeteering, man, all right? It's a lot. I did not do a video yesterday. I had to get a new screen for my phone. Nonetheless, Eve is in favor of Kamala, all right, or the Democratic Party, or she's with the Democratic Party, I should say, and basically Jake is waking up to the fact that it's just a fucking plantation. And that's not to say that the Republican Party is any better, but it's a plantation in the sense that you assist and you subsidize the so-called black woman making babies off the state. They're having sex with anonymous niggas and they have their little queendom. They could pop out a baby and get $6,000 in taxes, $5,000 in taxes every year. All right, they can get government assistance, live in some house, get vouchers, and have sex with Pookies and Ray Rays, man. And if you are against that, and the Israelite man is waking up to at least that bullshit, he's waking up at least in that sense. And now Eve is mad as hell at the so-called black man because she wants to spank him on the hand and say, you should know better. You're supposed to vote for the Democrat Party. And it's all denoting a sense of ownership towards the so-called black man, because the so-called black woman and the so-called the Democratic Party, or they believe they own so-called black people. They own the minds, and it's a very mothering mindset, like, you better do this, what's best for you, you should be ashamed of yourself, all right? As though the Israelite man, the so-called black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man doesn't think for himself. And a lot of people are under the mindset that the so-called black man cannot think for himself, all right? But that's why Jordan Peele made that movie Get Out. It's a sunken place. But through the liberal party, through the Democratic Party, all right, Esau has created a matriarch, all right, and it's nothing but a hellhole. But Eve is the queen of the hellhole. She's the queen of the damned. Like before Aaliyah went back to the spirit world, the singer Aaliyah, she was in this movie, I believe it was called The Queen of the Damned. All right, and that's Eve. Eve is the queen of the damned. All right, she's the queen of a condemned environment, which is the so-called black environment, man. And if you see who they have endorsing Kamala is stripper rappers. Like I said, my phone was messed up, so I couldn't play the music in my phone. All right, so I turned on the radio looking for different stations. And there's a rap station down here. I turned it on there. It was just some strippers rapping as usual. Some strippers rapping, or a nigga rapping about women. It's crazy shit, man. Idolizing, stripper women. It's crazy. But that's the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party is a BET award show. Like I said, it's all puppeteering, but it's more buffoonery on a Democratic end, man. But Eve loves that shit because Daddy Esau, he gave her food stamps to destroy her community. Or even the elites, they engineered so-called black women to believe that, having a degree surpassed, your nation. It surpassed enriching your nation, man. And I've even met certain Eves from like Africa. They're here in America because they want to live out their feminine imperative. They want to live out that covenant that they had with the serpent in the garden. which is to come here, have her circle of men in her rotation, all right? Travel here and there and do all Lord knows what they're doing. Marry who they want to marry, because in a lot of African countries, all right, the family dictates who they marry. But when they come to America, their family doesn't really have that type of authority over them. You know? They get to date, you know, have these guy friends, you know. But no, Esau has created a new plantation. And it's through the Democratic Party. And it's really Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women ruling over them. And women rule over them. If that's not the so-called black environment, if that's not the democratic world, if that's not the matriarch, Esau systemically oppressing you. But then he puts women over you through the welfare system, through feminism. All right, he raised you in these single-parent households that's subsidized by the state or subsidized by the government. Because really, the so-called black woman is property of the government. She doesn't belong to us. All right? You see? And that's point blank period, man. It's really, man, you know, this is bullshit, man. And every day I wake up, I feel like I'm just waking up just to go to work. That's my whole day. You know? I know a lot of you brothers and sisters feel the same way. But Yahweh Bahashim Hawashai has it set up this way so we don't love this place, man. Alright, but this is a hellhole, man. You know? And homeless is gonna be the new black, man. Alright? Especially for a lot of so-called black women, man. Because you're gonna find out you don't have a real support system. All right, a lot of so-called black women, they have something called a sisterhood, but you really don't get along with each other like that, and y'all really can't be around each other for that long. All right, and when the shit hit the fan, and the shit's going to hit the fan, all right, a lot of you so-called black women, Hispanic women, Native American women, but especially Eve, you're going to be sleeping inside your cars, man. That's if you have a car. You already have these high car notes. You know, because you're gonna the 2/3 of our people are gonna find out. The 2/3 of our people are gonna find out that they were living on a thread. They were living, you know, 1/3 is living on a thread of faith through Yahweh's side, but the 2/3 of our people are gonna find out that they were surviving off a fucking job. You know, and they were surviving, living paycheck to paycheck. And once that leaves, then what are you gonna do? You're not the concept of being an individual is gonna be a played out concept. A woman having the luxury of having one man and breaking up with him or leaving him if she finds out he has another woman. No, that's gonna be a played out concept, man. That was the old way. We're coming into dystopian times, to where you'll look back at the way we move now and look at it like those are things of the past. Those are the good old days. Being on social media, you know, going to bars, going to clubs, you know, that's gonna be looked at like, man, those are the good old days. You didn't have to wear a mask. You didn't have to get scanned. They're gonna be scanning people. You didn't have to go through military checkpoints. In most cases, you never saw dead corpses. You never saw corpses laying around. You know, you didn't see stray dogs feeding on humans and shit, buzzards feeding on corpses, you know. You didn't drive past a woman getting assaulted, you know, and you just like, damn, it's just straight up happening. These are the good old days, man, where in most cases, you only heard about crime on the news, but we're coming into times where you just gonna see that shit. You're gonna see somebody get grabbed up and thrown in the car, man, and drive off real quick, man. You know? We're coming into perilous times, man. We're in second Ezra, man. We're in the book of Ezra. Perilous times. That's pretty much the point, man. This kingdom is fucking garbage, man. I just have to vent, man. This kingdom is fucking garbage, man. Then I was thinking there's so many adjustments that we've made because we live in America that was outside of what we thought we was gonna do growing up. Like, of course, we keep the dietary laws, but just in America as a man, a lot of Israelite men don't have children. That's not normal. A lot of Israelite men are in their 30s and 40s and still don't have children. Because that shows you that this kingdom doesn't provide a habitation so you can just wife and start a family. And that's a norm. That's a right you have as an earthling, as a human, is that you find a woman and y'all have offspring, sons and daughters. But a lot of Israelite men are preserving their seed because either it's not economically feasible, it's not morally this world is not morally in alignment with his morals, or either just a woman could use the government against you, she can use your own seed against you. We've seen it happen to everyone else. So Israelite man might have one child, which is not really normal, or he might have no children. All right. So I was thinking, like, damn, people in other countries, the things that they have a luxury, they look at us like we have certain luxuries, but really they have certain luxuries because they can have children without facing a child support system. A lot of us, a lot of us are on a strict diet. Now you eat this way because American food is garbage. All right. A lot of us hit the gym consistently. You hit the gym consistently because American food is garbage. A lot of men are single, like they don't even have a woman in their life. They're not even dating. Like that's what America did to us, man. All right, this country is not even a livable country. You know how you have little TV brochures to advertise going to a certain city? Hey, come to Las Vegas. Hey, come to Nevada. Hey, come to New Orleans. And they'll show like the city's best parts. But you can't do that with the country or the corporation of America, let alone the different cities within America. It's not a livable place. It's not feasible to have kids. It's too fucking expensive. But a woman can get up and leave and take the kids and all this bullshit. All right? 80 to 90% of divorces are initiated by women. All right? The price of food is high as hell. And Yahweh Bahashim always provides for his elect. But nonetheless, we're witnessing the fall of a fucking empire, man. Excuse my language, man. We're experiencing it. But, that's pretty much the point. Pretty much the end of my rant, man. But Esau created a condemned world, a hell, where Eve is the queen, but she's the queen of the damned. And it's yielded through the Democratic Party. It's yielded through the liberals, man, where you've liberated women to be basically to go rogue and to be outside of the house of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, outside of the house of tradition. And Eve is blind to the fact that Esau is using her as a tool to destroy her own fucking nation and to empower his. Hey, but to the next time, shalom.